Good morning! Happy solstice! Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I feel the new year already. The energy is percolating. I feel like I'm being called back into action, which is funny because I said I was gonna back up. So I'm excited to see what this year is going to bring. Once it gets here, of course. I don't know about you, but I get a little excited. Just gonna burn some of my favorite sage mixture. Happy solstice. So for me, that was a very good solstice. I could feel all sorts of fuzzies being released. I like when the old is gone. And so last night was the longest night of the year. And I didn't understand it. Like I kind of, when I book my stuff, I just trust the process, right? And I didn't understand it until this morning. I asked Professor Google. And I said, okay, I'm sorry, is last night the longest night? Or is tonight the longest night? Or is it divided into the two? And because today's the shortest day. I know that's how I overthink, right? Anyway, yesterday was beautiful. It was small and delicate, and it was perfect. I'm going to take a nudge from my friend Vino. And like he said, he says every solstice is different. And I don't feel like it's over for solstice and me because I think it's a beautiful tradition. I'm kind of getting called back to some old venues, but we'll see if that, we'll see how it manifests and see how it feels then. The year is not here, but I tell you, I always feel better when I let go of everything, and then the things that want to come back always tell me right away. So, and I was talking to a few people, and there's just so many people that have no idea what this energy is. So, obviously, thank you for the hearts and the love. Sorry, I get excited. If you want to read, I'm going to pull from this guy, Angelic Activations for our solstice. So, comment below if you're live. And I'll do 1 to 5 for those that don't catch me live. If you do comment during the live and I don't see your comment, I'll throw you a card, okay? Because I know the connection can be funny. So anyways, what was I saying? Oh, there's just so many people that don't know about, not that they have to know about this stuff. It's just to have comfort by holding one of your favorite crystals, to have that energy. And again, crystals, this is God's creation, source's creation, universe creation. Like this one reminds me of the earth. You can't see it, but there's like this great big quartz. Oh, not this one. But I have one that's got a great big quartz right in the middle, and it looks like it's like you can see to the center of the earth. And this is my room. This is where I go. And my gorgeous Ganesha back there. This is where I go. And sometimes I just lay on the floor. And I let my back crack and I do some yoga or my self-yoga, not guided. So, but whatever, it makes me feel good. So, natural ways, I mean, okay. I would much rather buy a crystal than I don't know. Now, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. There's just other things that can make you feel warm and fuzzy. Sound is such a beautiful way to heal. And again, that can be just music dancing around in your house. I was watching another video a friend sent me. And it said, don't forget that music is everything. And I mean, I see Sherry, like, I can't even count the amount of times we were just headbanging to all this shit. And I swear, it was funny because fast forward time and I don't do high anymore. Because we all did frickin' high. And I know some still do, but I'm done with the volume. Unless it's a banana clip. Those are cool. But for me, and then anyways, I was rocking out to something in the bathroom. I don't remember what it was. And I look in the mirror. I was like, holy fuck! Oh my God! So it's just the energy of a song that can bring life back to you, you know? It said that every song that you listen to will actually, you'll know if you need it because you'll just get excited and your body needs it. So you got to do whatever it is. Or maybe you have to cry. Maybe you have to cry it out. And so you need to listen to some sad songs. Or you need to feel some love. So you play, I don't know, Gonna Love You Forever and Ever. Okay, let's pull the 5 real quick. I see Sherry and I see Lori. So yeah, I will pull you to a card for sure. Okay, let's just do the first 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and because they have affirmations, I'm just going to turn this around. If people want for the first 5. Okay, so this is number 1. I welcome in all levels of support from heaven and earth. Okay, and I just want to flip it around because it'll show you the angel. It's a guardian angel. And that'll give you an opportunity to say this. You are not alone. Okay, and it's just a reminder that your loved ones are always with you too. Number 2. Did I start that wrong, guys? Doesn't matter. Never wrong. Okay, number 2. The time is now. This is 1 to 5. This is the moment of acceleration. Okay, number 2. That's Sandalphon. Okay, and the power, the affirmation, activation. I trust when the universe says yes. It's number 2. Number 3. Yeah, no problem, Christine. I'll get you guys right away. Number 3, Earth Mother. The Earth Mother. I take the soul-led steps I need to take in order to heal and grow. And sometimes this means letting go of people that are dragging you down. Okay? And just keep in mind, you know, what kind of energy are you bringing to a surrounding? Do you feel like you need to be heard? Do you feel like you need to take the attention away? Or are you able to sit and relax and enjoy the moment? I remember a long time ago when I was... Okay, so that's number 3. Okay, I'll continue that story in a second. Number 4, this is Orion. I'm the visionary of the future. Okay, and the story, just so that it doesn't go away, this is number 4, is I was in a Reiki class and I kept wanting to talk and I kept interrupting the teacher. And he looks at me, he goes, you know what? He says, you want to teach a class? He says, teach a class. I support you. This is my class. And I kind of giggled inside. I was like, I'm never teaching. But you know, it's true. Sometimes people will try, they don't take over your class, but they'll interrupt a few times because they have lots to offer. And they don't realize that they should be teaching their own thing. They should be doing their own thing because they're ready to be leaders. This is number 5. I am ready to understand and forgive. And the only reason I bring things like that up is because it's great to ask questions and it's great to be in the moment and it's great. But if you're advanced at this kind of stuff, you have to remember, that the ones that are quiet, they're not going to say much. And sometimes the energy of the room needs to be shared with everybody. You know what I mean? Like some people will just come, again, they came to hear him. They didn't come to hear me. And I mean, I'm not saying that when you're guided, you're still supposed to say stuff because, but the things that I was asking or talking about, I was actually just using validation for myself. So technically it wasn't, I think I just figured that out. Technically it's not, it wasn't information that the other people needed. It was validation that I needed for myself. And that doesn't have to be shared there. I mean, at the same time, I wanted the validation. And it was funny because he's one of my favorite teachers. And every time I try to get him to validate, I'd say, yeah, and then this happened. Is this right? And he'd say, well, obviously it's right for you. So, I mean, those kind of moments were still good. But again, just kind of notice what energy you're bringing to something. And sometimes it's good to just say, oh, wait a minute. You know, this is what's going on. I need to breathe. I need to know that I'm seen. I know that I can, you know, just notice. That's it. Because sometimes we even enter into a big nursing room and realize all of a sudden you're talking about stuff that really doesn't interest you. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why did I do that? And for me, I actually say, Stacy, you just need some friends to go and complain with or go talk to. And it wasn't even complaining. It was just all of a sudden I'm in this conversation and la, 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 la. I'm like, you know, I said, I'm going to stop talking now because I really don't even know why I'm talking. Okay. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, happy solstice. Sherry, you're up. Does that make sense? Make sense? Make sense? I just found in the beginning of my healing journey, I always thought people need to hear me because they need to validate me. And now it's like, you know what? The only validation I need from anybody is none. I just need validation for myself. Sherry. Shamuel. You are beloved. Let love in. You are cherished more than you'll ever know. It's time to begin seeing yourself through the eyes of God. Choose to move beyond self-criticism and judgment. Be open to seeing yourself in a more loving way. When you are willing to see yourself lovingly, you open the doors of your heart and all forms of love enter it. The activation is I am willing to see the love I have within. I am willing to see the love I have within. I am willing to see the love I have within. Lori. And if there's more than one Lori, Lori Nelson. Zadkiel. Be the change you seek. I love that. There's a song out there that says, his name is Anthony, I want to say Burroughs. Anyways, he's got a beautiful song and it says, be the change that you want to see. It's beautiful. Google it. I'll post the link in here later if you guys remind me to look it up. I can't remember if it's Anthony Burroughs, but it's Anthony and Be the Change You Want to See. And it's a freaking beautiful song. Your intentions to live with meaning and purpose have led you to where you are today. Where you are is where you needed. But don't forget to be a light of healing wherever you go. The changes you are seeking at this time must begin with you. Even if you're facing difficult circumstances, ask yourself how you can shine your light more wholly and fully. The activation. Thank you, Zadkiel, for helping me change within myself first, before seeking change elsewhere. It goes back to the old saying that clean out your own closet first. So if you find yourself nitpicking about something somebody else is doing, maybe it's something trying to show you something about yourself. So you just sit back and say, oh yeah, you know, I can see that. Like even if there's a misunderstanding, I can understand where misunderstandings absolutely 100,000%. Me and Mom were talking the other day and she says, yeah, she goes, you hear different things. She says, I'll say something and you'll just take it from way over there and I wouldn't have even thought of that. And I said, I know. And because I have a different perspective, I have a different life experience. And again, it's okay to hold your boundaries, but you have to understand that the ones you're holding your boundaries against may not even know they're crossing your boundaries. So if you don't tell them, how the heck are they supposed to know? You have to tell people in a loving, kind way. And you know what? That might not even matter because no matter what you say, it's probably, if they love you, it's probably going to hurt them and it's going to piss them off. But you still have to say it and you can say it with love. And you know what? That's a very tricky thing even for me to say because some people, doesn't matter what you say, they will not hear you. It needs to come from an outside source. So you still need to be able to say, hey, you know what? You can. Or ask questions, okay? If something hurts you, the most important thing I can say to you, ask questions. So when I hear something on Facebook, and again, I choose my battles because some people aren't going to hear me anyway, so I'll just say, okay, that's an interesting perspective. Ciao, I'm out. Because it doesn't matter what I'm going to say, and it's going to spiral, and it's just going to add a bunch of oil. So you have to trust your heart, and you have to say, okay, angels, is this something that I can help this person see a different perspective? Or is this something where I need to park my pride, park my ego, not worry about being right, not try to fight for, who's going to win the argument? Is this something where I just need to back up and say, okay, do what you need to do? Because you can't always reach everybody. And sometimes just standing up for your boundaries actually is the catalyst for them to change. I think I digressed a little bit. So if it's important, it'll come back. Okay, makes sense, Lori? And everybody else. If it flags you again, if I say something that resonates with you, trust that. Okay, Christine. Gotcha! I see your picture. You want a card? Christine. Oh, Jophael. Okay, so the first thing says, watch your thoughts. But Jophael, the Archangel Jophael, she is actually an angel that helps with feng shui. Oh, God, and it's bringing up the comment that Susan said yesterday. But again, honor that, too. You felt it was shame. Oh, see? It came back. You felt that it was shaming you because you took it personally because she didn't like the way you handle your life. It doesn't matter what she thinks. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. You took it as a shame, so maybe your mom gave you shit, or maybe somebody else gave you shit. And it was like, stop judging me. But you can say that, okay? And because she is who she is, she'd be like, whether she took it serious or whether she even heard you, it's like, so Jophael is feng shui, is organizing. Now, what is tricky, okay, organized chaos is fine, but what hides, if it